Hi everyone, this is Pei from Indeed Pilates. Today we're going to learn about plank. So let's set up on our forearm plank positions. And let's have our forearm down and extend our legs. And then you're going to quickly roll the shoulders a little bit so that you get them to activate. And then just looks forward. And then squeeze the glutes a little bit so that they get activated. You can actually also bend the knee a little, and then so that you get all the muscles working there. Okay, so if you have a mirror, and then you can actually check that whether your body is on straight lines or not. And if you don't, and then or you have already have experience, and you probably knows that whether you are on a good forearm plank positions or not. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is you're going to wear your corset and engage your core muscles so that they are not dropping, and you feel that something is engaging there so that it prevents your pelvis to drop. Okay, so and you probably need a little bit of not a little bit, actually quite a lot of upper back to works for you, so that you want to engage the muscles there. So the whole back, the whole belly. Don't forget that plank or forearm plank is actually a full body exercise. And when you are set, then what you need to do is just breathing. So focus on your breathing, so on your inhale, exhale, and then count until 10, then you will be fine. Okay, so after you have the 10 count, you drop one knee, drop the second knee, and then give yourself a shell stretch and just breathe. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Okay, so the next things to do about plank is you want to see whether you are on forearm planks or a plank, a high-rise plank, that you want to make sure that, let's look at our ankle. You want to make sure that you are actually on a dorsiflexion. Okay, so your ankles is kind of like too far on this, and that is not a good angle for the plank because you won't be able to hold it steadily. And it is too far like here, I think it's going to be tough either. Okay, so you want to make sure that your ankles are on a dorsiflexion, right? And as for either your elbow positions or your palm positions, you actually want them to directly underneath the shoulder, right? So that they can give you the best support. Then you do your setup, squeeze the glutes, and then just looks like probably a fit in front of your palms in the center point there, and just stays there so that your hips are not dropping or not lifting too high. Okay, so make sure the cervical spines are being lengthening also, and that will be your plank and the setups on your plank, right? And then after you count to 10, on the heels to a self stretch if you are new to plank. And of course, if plank is nothing new to you and you have been like done it for like so many times, so many years, and you can still do a good plank and burns a lot of calories or energy, then when you do plank, right? And now, so we're going to do a little bit more on plank, a plank-based exercises. So what can you do when you're on plank? Just in case your planks is getting too boring, and then you feel tired or you feel boring of just counting on your breathing when you do plank, then there are actually movement that we can do when you are on plank. Let's talk about the forearm plank. So when you are on the forearm plank, right, and what you can do is actually you can do a knee tap So without dropping the body, and then you can bend the knee to tap and 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 taps, and it makes your planks a little bit less boring, right? Of course, the next things you can do is you can leave it up and then tap outside, and then leave it up and tap inside, and then you can do the same with the other legs. So you can tap and tap alternately. Of course, you can also tap like about 5 times before you change to the other legs, right? And tap 1, 2, 3, lift up and tap, and 5. And then after you're done, you can sit on the heels and do a self stretch. That is a little things that you can do when you are on a plank, right? So that is how to do a plank and how to get the planks a little bit more interesting for today. I hope you enjoyed it. Have a good plank and Happy New Year, everyone.